And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. The Bears offense comes out of the field for the first time today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today. Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well we defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
It's a deep shot to the right. What a catch! The sophomore making an excellent catch there.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And there's the handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Breaks into the clear. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And the Bears are on the move here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Back to pass. It's Hart. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So North Carolina's offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game, guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Oh, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
You start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. The offense behind the sticks, off schedule there after the first down play. Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Snags the quick throw. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do in that size difference. And the Tar Heels will bring bring their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, holding just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Dropping back. It's Hart. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Bears looking to cash in the red zone. Back in motion now. There's the handoff. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Bears will line up now. It's 1st and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. And they're trying to punch it in here. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Bears.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
No problem with PAT right down the middle.
14, North Carolina, 0.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. The North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Tar Heels hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. And the Tar Heels will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the punt heads out of bounds. They'll spot it down around the 10-yard line. And Kirk Baylor has the lead here. We reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They'll hand it off. He moves the ball out to the 15.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. 1st down, looking for more now. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. He's going to hand this off. He's stopping at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. For the offense from the 29. Looking downfield, it's Hart. And the receiver snags it, it's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
It's a short completion of the big tight end. Brought down, but is past the line to gain. The Bears hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the Bears with 1st and 10 here. They're going to run it here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the 1st down.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Pressure is coming. And it's caught. Touchdown, Baylor.
Boy, Boy, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver on this post pattern, a thing of beauty. Great throw by the quarterback coming off that back foot, and the receiver could not have run a better route.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
North Carolina, 0.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And now the handoff. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, and he flat dropped it. He's going to bring up 3rd down for this offense.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure. Did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
2nd and goal for the offense. Looking for a receiver. The pass is caught, and they've got him.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. And the defense smothers him for no gain. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. It's a short attempt, but from the left hash mark, a severe angle here. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Looking downfield. It's Hart. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Bears getting set on 1st and 10. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the tight end. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't you, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made in space. Look out. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
A quick juke to get free. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
North Carolina, 3.
Returner looking to create better field position. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
That completion makes it second and short. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sideline, but just a short game. And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away.
Out of bounds at the 22-yard line. Runs up, 4th down.
We'll see what he can do with the return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To throw, it's hard. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made over the middle. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Second down after that short completion. Looking to throw here. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone.
Brings up 2nd down.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have first and goal. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He makes the catch. Touchdown, UNC.
Chris, obviously the first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something they can build off when they get back out here at halftime.
They make the extra point and trail now 28-10. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return starts from inside the 5. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. The Bears will kick it off to begin the second half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in with this huge lead. And looking to throw now on first down. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Running back grabs it on the screen. He brings him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. And the Tar Heels will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Handoff to the back. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Important second down play coming up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind him for some great yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Receiver makes the catch. And the gain just good enough for a first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
And the Tar Heels looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And they hand it off to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They face third and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
You know, the quarterback looks like he makes the right read, but I got to tell you, I think he underestimated the speed of this defense and how quickly they were able to get to him to prevent him from picking up the first down.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Breaks loose at the 40. And here he goes. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to throw. It's Hart. Makes a quick catch. He's in the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this.
Touchdown, Baylor. They continue to roll up the score. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes those throwing an offense back out onto the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. Play action here on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quick throw to the left side. Makes the grab. It's Hart. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Running back has it on a screen now. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
And the Tar Heels pick up enough to get a first down there. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in. And the Tar Heels will line up to kick it away. Back out to punt for the fourth time today. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Setting the back in motion. They'll toss it to the right side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fence, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They'll run it to the left. They feed it to the back again and again. Nowhere to run. The running game has been smothered.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense. The Bears will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He'll throw it now. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Grab down the middle. It's Hart. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the second down play. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch. Fresh set of downs. First and goal. Single back takes the handoff. The defense has him behind the line. A tackle for loss, and that'll do it for the third quarter. And Kirk Baylor has the lead here. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. Crucial play here to begin the quarters. The offense sets up with a second and goal. He's looking to throw. Caught quickly. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Empty backfield now as they go for 2. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets.
Oh, the ball is loose near the goal line. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Well, and that play ends in a complete disaster for the offense. A fumble and a 2-point conversion. Have to protect the ball much better than that.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Back to pass. It's Hart. The receiver grabs it. Breaks loose at the 40. He has first down yardage at the 46.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Handoff heading left. Gets the first and still running. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Bears. And the route is on.
Just all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
42, North Carolina, 19.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quick completion to the tight end. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. And the Tar Heels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Finds an open target on the left side. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
He's hit as he throws it. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Now he's bringing it back. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. We'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Leaning on the run game here. Picks up the force, looking for more. He's brought down, but the Gain moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Hands off to the left. In the clear at the 25. Now here he goes. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Baylor.
Well, it's just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. 19. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Runs through the defender. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Muscles past the defender. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the fourth quarter. Could use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
Point after, up and good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
North Carolina.
Now he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. So here comes the Baylor offense out of the field. The field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go. Now, give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. Inside the 30. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option.
Man, this defense is already struggling to defend the pass. I think their eyes are in the backfield. They're worried about where's the next pass play. And now they got to deal with the option. A lot to deal with against this offense.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
Game is clearly wrapped up, with the offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. First and goal, handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense facing second and goal. Looking to pass. It's Hart. Gets made on the left side. Touchdown, Bears. Still no answer for this offense.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
26.
Fielded just inside the 25. And the returner is brought down as the clock expires. That will wrap up this football game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W.